Hello guys and welcome to Watching Time. I wanted to show you and showcase today one of the latest release. It's just a couple of days ago, almost a week ago, of Unimatic. So we discussed about this a couple of days ago that I showed you a video of their limited edition, just to remind ourselves that they have produced for Masena Lab. It's the first Unimatic that I own, so the first time that I have contact with the brand, and I am really quite glad that I did. So the Masena collaborations, as I told you in the other video, it has been going on at least for 2 years now. The first one was a vintage kind of Rolex inspired watch with black bezel and an H dial that looks kind of brown. Excellent choice of colors, and I think I was unlucky to get it at the time. So when I saw that this release came out, I was one of the lucky ones to get it before it sold out, and it sold out in maybe an hour and a half. So and they ship very early, so I managed to get one of these, and it comes in a blue French navy NATO strap with a green and center yellow stripe NATO strap. So I just wanted to remind you of it because after the following days that I have been wearing it, I have fell more in love with it, and especially the color, the treatment that the bezel has received, and the dial, it's outstanding. The quality build of the watch is high level, and you know guys that I have high level watches also in my collection, so I know what I'm talking about. And I really think, please Unimatic, wherever you are, and if you are hearing this video, please consider changing your movements. NH35 Seiko, it's a nice working horse, but it doesn't give you a premium, and you can definitely have a premium here. So come on guys, start using another movement. I'm not asking you to go Swiss made. You want to remain Japan made, please do so. I love Japan movements, but go to a higher level. Move up the scale. I will definitely pay more for the movement. So anyway, this edition, it was at a higher price than the normal, and I think it was a little bit too stretched for what you get inside. But definitely guys, the treatment and the collaboration with Masena pays off. So if you manage to get one of these, I don't think you will, but I will definitely advise on it. Anyway, it made me realize that Unimatic is bringing something new and interesting to the table. Speaking about table, I got the new release. So they got a couple of days ago the new release. I think it's in pre-order until April, so you can get it also a special price of their model Quattro, they called it. So U4 Quattro. They have called all their models releases in terms of numbers, so U1, U2, U3, U4, and it's kind of a re-edition, retwitching of the U1 that you have here, which is the classic diver watch, but with a different kind of bezel. Obviously the size and shape of it, it's a little bit different in terms especially around of the bezel, and the case wears a little bit, it seems bigger in height, but it's a 41 by the way, but the dial, it gives you the effect, even if it's the same size, that it's smaller. And why it's that? Because as you can see, the inner markers are bigger, and then you have the hour markers that are bigger, so they occupy more space towards the center, and it makes the dial looks a little bit smaller. So I think the effect is quite nice at the end because of what this watch wants to be, and it has definitely an identity. So I really thought it was quite interesting for a brand to move into the more kind of military area of watches, bringing you something that looks like a chunk of metal, because at the end you have a one solid piece of case with no bezel. Yes, there is a bezel, but it's not a bezel. It doesn't move, it's fixed, it's part of the case, and it gives you the effect of a one solid piece. The bezel at the end is aesthetics. It has no function whatsoever, and it gives you this roughness, if we want to call toughness, kind of sensation, and that's why it's probably has been associated by them to the brand. So it comes with this NATO green strap, military green, beautifully well done as always, by Unimatic, made in Italy, optimum quality, and I think it's really nice on the NATO. Probably you can see here better. Nice lume also on the watch. It really works very well. But I decided to get also the stainless steel strap that they sell apart from their watches. None of them comes with the stainless steel directly. I decided to pay this extra for the bracelet because I really thought this is a good idea to have one solid piece of steel watch in my collection, and I really like the effect that it gives it at the end. By the way, the bracelet is very well done, screw down, links, clasp with micro adjustment for diving. You have probably seen this type of clasp before. The closure works very well, very strong, very solid. You need to push both of them to open it back. So I can really say that it's a very well done strap. The case, optimum quality and finish, brush. I really like the effect that they have given to it. And the dial, it's a very nice black treated dial with lume painted hour markers, and the hand, the minutes and the hour hands and the second hands are black with lume. So it's very simple. It works perfectly. Unimatic logo in the bottom, made in Italy, and 300-meter water resistant. What else do you want from a watch that can be your next tool watch? So guys, overall, I just wanted to say that I'm really surprised for what Unimatic is doing here. Maybe I will get in touch with them in the future for them to explain us better where they're going, as they are in Italy. This might be an opportunity. I'm also in Italy, and maybe you would like to hear more about them. I would like to hear more about them. I really think they have done a lot of things right, and this is my personal opinion. I really think they can improve some things that might drive or change the direction of where they're going into a more specialized watch area and less of a fashion statement. And they only need to do one thing for that, because they really have the tools, the materials, the design, and the quality. So they really need to step up a little bit on the movement, because people that are passionate about watches, they usually look the movement. And I think it will be important for them also to take this piece of the market into consideration. It will change little to add $100 to their prices to have a Swiss made or a better Japanese made movement. So anyway, this is my opinion on the brand. I really wanted to show it to you guys because I think it's an interesting Italian micro brand. It has been working there for the last 5 years now, from 2015, that they started developing the idea and launching the brand. And I think they have still a road ahead that they can grow and they can make the best of it. So I will be looking out for what they're going to do in the future, and I'm lucky to have their latest release of 2020 in hand, the Unimatic U4 or Quattro, if we want to call it in Italian, among my new pieces to end the year. So guys, this is pretty much all for this video. We will be seeing us soon with a nice end of year closure video with 20 watches. So if you like my channel, please follow us, ring the bell for alerts, and if you like the video, obviously click a like. If you have anything to say, please comment on my video. I am really fond on answering your questions or your comments. And it's probably one of the things that I like the most, and one of the reasons why we created the channel. Our channel doesn't earn any money on anyone. So our opinions are our own, our watches are our own. So what we like to transmit to you guys is what we feel about, what is my sensations, what I think of that brand. Obviously, if I have bought it and if I have made that watch part of my collection, it's because I saw something interesting on it. So I want to share to you if it's something right, if it's confirmed, or if there are things that doesn't totally fill me up. So, for example, in this case, the movement of a brand that I have discovered and I think it's interesting. So this is our intention for 2021. We will be keeping up the videos of what we can, also to give you advice on the watches that we have. And please, guys, if you like this, drop us a message and follow us. I sometimes don't go too much into details. I do it on purpose. Details, you will find a lot of details like sizes and of the watch in internet. So I just want to share more about what I feel and show you and showcase the piece that I have in hand. So guys, until next time, see you very soon, and I really hope to hear from you soon also. Until next, bye bye.